the rest of the seasoning packet on top, as well as some leftover chicken. Just give it a good mix. And we are ready to eat. Because why is it exactly 2 hours later since I got home? And I came home rushed because I was starving, and then I was on TikTok the whole time. And 6:23 I got my ass up to go eat. It's one of those things where like I was so hungry to the point where I'm no longer hungry anymore. We got a little ramen going on here. It looks like a lot just because I put a lot of water. It's just a normal pack of ramen with some frozen veggies because I could not be bothered to chop up some fresh ones. I also added some extra seasonings. I don't really do that with ramen. I just do a packet. But oh, this shit's so fucking good. Oh my god, this shit's gonna eat, bro. That shit's good. I got way too much time, so that's the only downside to this, but it's not that bad. Let me find chicken because I didn't even warm the chicken beforehand. It's leftovers. I just took it from the fridge and put it inside this hot broth. I was thinking like a hot pot thing, but I never had hot pot. That was like the broth will cook it. Not cook it, but like warm it up. Yeah, it's okay. Also, the chicken definitely lost its flavor being submerged in this. It was definitely better the way it was, so I could have had it on the side. Okay, I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food. One last thing I forgot to say is I'm gonna add some hot sauce to this. Now we're good, and now I'm gonna enjoy the rest of my food. So I'm so glossy. I just did my skincare, but I've been doing really well these last couple of days. So I have been slowly tracking how I am, like my food intake, calories burned by like the end of the day based on the health app on my phone, because I can't find the charger of my watch, so I can't use that. I'm tracking my food intake, my steps, my calories burned, and I'm just kind of like tracking that for just 1 week to then use that to help develop a larger long-term doable plan. And then post my trip to California, I can do a long-term plan using that information. I don't want to really be too focused on numbers, and I think the only numbers I want to be focused on is my steps, start, and weight. I'm gonna shut it down. I'm gonna eat. I'm gonna turn my little fan back on because it's really hot. Drink some water. But I wanted to share that information, and today is day 1 of me doing the tracking. So I'm gonna write my weight right now that I just checked. Ideally I would check it in the morning, and then I'm gonna take notes on my food intake. That's the plan. Yes. Also, I don't know if it has happened yet, because even though like this is day 1, I have been recording my meals for this week like already, so I don't know if it happened yet. But if I skip like a meal in terms of like in the footage, like you don't see a breakfast or you don't see XYZ, if I didn't record it and like note that like I'm just eating leftovers, know that I'm most likely either eating leftovers or it's just a repeat meal, so I'm not showing it again. I was just thinking about this morning. I was like, I didn't record at all, but I had a repeat meal, so I didn't record this, but I hadn't had it before or as of yet for this video. But I also had a lemon water to start off my day. We're gonna do a silent lunch today, so no electronic, very much silent. So that is the plan. Okay guys, so I look rough. I don't know if it's because I'm not feeling well. Like I felt fine, but for some reason I haven't had anything to eat today. It's 5:57. All I had today was lemon water and then just regular water to drink. I exercised for like an hour and a half. No, like an hour and 15, something like that. And so yeah, I'm not really sure how I'm like functioning, but I just been on TikTok and I was like, girl, you should really eat. So I just had 4 like hot Cheetos. Now I'm just figuring out what I want to eat. I was gonna do a tuna sandwich, but we have leftovers. So my mom made corn yesterday, Asian corn, but everybody knows I'm not a big Asian corn fan, so I think I'm gonna just scrounge and figure out what to have. I don't know why instant coffee, like coffee is calling my name right now. I'm not sure why, but I need to eat. I'm gonna make pate kode tomorrow, so there's some leftover fish from what we had yesterday, so I can add it in the filling. We have onion. Yeah, we have some hot dog. That's the plan. I was gonna do it today, but I didn't feel like it, so I'm gonna do it tomorrow. Okay, what am I gonna eat this leftover rice with? It's just the rice by itself. So I have some taters in the toaster because I just don't know what to eat the leftover rice with. And then this is the leftover rice in question. I do want to say I woke up at 11:50, so it just hit like what, 6 hours and 10 minutes since I've been up. So I want to preface that in terms of like maybe like that can explain the not eating part. I've only been awake for 6 hours, and even though this week I have been eating my breakfast, my lunch, 2 to 3 meals a day plus a snack, like I don't know, today with my body it's giving as if I was in school. Maybe that's why 6 hours post being up I'm eating. There's no real way to justify it, really. I guess I'm not feeling well. So last minute I was like, you know what, I could have done mixed veggies in here, so corn, peas, carrots, and then there were like these like diced up mushed pieces of some broccoli with that leftover chicken, and this would have been fine. So the taters were unnecessary, but obviously we're gonna eat them anyways, and then I'm going to just pair it with some hot sauce. Here are all the patties. This is what it looks like when you don't portion out the sizes, but this is 8 in total, so it's good enough for us to get 2 each. Okay, so I just finished pate kode or Haitian patties. It's really good. The filling is good. Some of them are a little too big, so there's extra breading around, but I don't think it's that bad. I like it. Paired it with like a singular hot dog that I fried on the stove. Then my sister, it was like a salad. What would you call this?
Here's a salad.
Some type of mixed salad thing: carrots, beans, tuna, potatoes, and just have like a spoonful of that with 2 patties each. I made 8 in total. So that's a look at the little breakfast, even though it's like 3 in the afternoon. And oh, and then a cup of juice and hot sauce. doesn't look pretty or appetizing. I did it in the microwave, but here's my breakfast. Usually in that little scooper, I do like a scoop and a half. This is a lot of oatmeal, but I am hungry and hurting, so I'm hoping the bigger portion is gonna help with this migraine. Time to do the dishes. Hi guys, good morning. You are lopsided a little bit, but it's the only way the phone will stay up. So we're approaching the end of the video. Yesterday, well, Sunday made a week, obviously. Yesterday, I was originally gonna extend it one day. So yesterday was supposed to be me showing you the full routine, because this whole week was about me getting back into a routine. And obviously, specifically in this video in the beginning or up to this point, I was showing you what I've been eating as a small part of like my larger routine. And because I've been like working on it in the background, I wanted to share what I have so far as like a full day. I lost my train of thought. So that was gonna talk about like my exercise, food intake, obviously, steps, what I'm doing to kind of stay productive, or ensuring I'm minimizing my screen time, like all this other stuff that you didn't get to see. I just kind of wanted to end the video off by showing like a small tidbit of like the full routine. But yesterday I got so freaking sick. I did record like me in the beginning and throughout the day yesterday, talking about like my headspace and where I was at in terms of like being extremely sick. But because I talk so fucking slow because I was sick, I would record 5-minute segments like back to back to back, and I'm like, that's 15 minutes, babe. That's a whole fucking video by itself. So I don't think I'm gonna include those bits. So I'm just saying it here. I was really sick yesterday. Migraine, stomach ache, nausea, on top of like my regular like nerve pain that I already suffer. So you can imagine it was really bad. So I'm feeling a lot better, and I'm ready to like get back into the groove of things. So I'm gonna share all of that. So I start off my day with weighing myself. Throughout this whole week, I weigh myself in the morning and weigh myself at night. I'm only doing it for this week. So I wanted to log a week of like my food intake and like everything else I just mentioned about the routine. So when I come back from Cali, I can take everything that I learned within this past week and make some sort of long-term health and wellness and fitness or whatever goals for myself, and like plan and trackers or whatever the case. I think I might have shown this in the vlog earlier. So I just been logging everything starting on June 5th. I started tracking everything, water intake, all that sort. Like I said, every morning I'm weighing myself, and from when I started to what I just did right now, I'm down 2 pounds exactly. So that's pretty good in about less than a week, and as you guys saw throughout this video, like I'm still eating, like I'm eating. I'm not like starving myself, you know. So so I start my morning with that. Usually I like to drink some sort of like 16-ounce thing in the morning. So I've beginning of this, I was doing lemon water. I don't really like lemons a lot. They actually make me a little nauseous, but by doing, so like I used to love lemonade and I just can't drink that anymore, but slowly by doing lemon water I'm getting used to the taste again. So I've been doing lemon water, and then I think 2 days ago, so Friday, Saturday, I was doing apple cider vinegar water. So this morning, as you saw, I have some coffee, and that's what I'm gonna be drinking. And I was doing teas too in the morning, stuff like that. So that's kind of the next step. So we're gonna have some breakfast, have some sort of 16-ounce glass of something. I have it in my little tumbler here, and I'm just gonna watch some TV or YouTube as I eat. And then I'll show you guys the next step. So after I showered and did some skincare, I cleaned for about 2 hours. Well, I rested a little bit, like 10-15 minutes. Then cleaned for about 2 hours, 2 hours and a half my room. And then rested for about a half an hour. Now I'm heading out to go to Prospect Park to meet up with my sister because she's gonna finish work in a little bit. And we're gonna meet up at Prospect Park to go ahead and do a walk. That's what we're gonna do.